Hi, I'm Dr. Sandeep Jha. I'm a liver disease specialist and a liver transplant surgeon, and I work as a consultant at Manipal Hospital, which is in Dwarka, Delhi. Over the years, I've interacted with thousands of patients with chronic liver disease and cirrhosis and have guided their treatment, and I've been involved in numerous liver transplants over these years. August 13 is observed as a World Organ Donation Day. So today we'll talk about organ donation. What is organ donation? Organ donation is a process of identifying those unfortunate patients who have undergone irreversible brain damage due to either a road traffic accident or a cerebrovascular accident. Once they meet the brain death criteria, their organs are identified for retrieval, and these organs are then subsequently transplanted into patients who have irreversible organ failure, and their lives can be saved. This is essentially what is organ donation. Now, how does organ donation work? It works on the principle of brain death criteria, which was developed extensively in the 1960s with a lot of work done in US and across Europe at various institutions, where they defined the brain death criteria, and essentially we redefined death with a lot of that work. Earlier, if your cardiac or your pulmonary function stopped functioning, then it was defined as death. But with this work across these continents, brain death criteria was developed, where your brain was irreversibly damaged, but your blood and oxygen circulation was still functioning. So essentially you had no chance of survival, but your organs were still viable and they could be given to other patients and their lives could be saved. So once a patient is a prospective brain dead donor, a team of doctors consisting of intensivists, critical care experts, neurosurgeons and neurologists, they run a series of tests on these patients, and then they confirm the brain death criteria that has been laid down by the government of India. If these patients meet the criteria of brain death criteria, then the family is counseled, and the team of counselors and coordinators talk to the family and ask for their permission and consent to consider their near and dear loved ones as organ donors. Once the family gives the consent, then these organs are retrieved from the body, and then after retrieval these organs become the property of the government of India. And government of India has designated organizations like the NATO, SOTO and ROTO, which is National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization, or the Regional Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization, or the State Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization. These organizations have been entrusted with the responsibility of the fair and equitable distribution of these organs, and these organizations maintain a waiting list of patients who are suffering from organ failure. Now suppose an organ is retrieved from a deceased donor, then this organ is offered to the first patient on the waiting list and then subsequently transplanted into that patient so that his life can be saved. This is essentially how it is supposed to be working, but in real life scenarios, when a patient is considered to be brain dead and the family of the patient is devastated, they are very fragile, they are very vulnerable, and once these counselors and coordinators talk to them from brain dead organ donation, they become further upset and even angry, and they plainly refuse to donate the organs of their dear loved ones. So this becomes very problematic, and that is the main reason why the organ donation rate in India is very low. Why this organ donation campaign or awareness campaign? If you compare organ donation rates in India and the West, in West up to 80 to 90% of the transplants are done from organs from deceased donor, and only 10 to 20% of organs are from living donors, where a patient has to undergo surgery to donate his organ to someone. Whereas in India, 80 to 90% of the transplant activity is done from organs from living donors, and only 10 to 20% is from organs from deceased donor or brain dead donors. So there's a wide gap in organ donation, and many patients have to undergo surgery to donate organs to their near and dear ones for them to live. So this is a very unfortunate situation which needs to be rectified. Another problem is that there's a lot of patients in India with organ failure who lose their life every year due to irreversible organ failure, and these many lives can be saved if the organ donation rates in India were higher and more such patients got organs in a timely manner, so their lives could be saved. So this is the need for this awareness campaign, so that more and more people come forward and donate their organs, and especially the families are more willing to donate the organs of their near and dear loved ones, knowing that these organs might go on to save the life of many patients who are suffering from irreversible liver failure. Now, so you must have heard of this slogan, pledge your organs, many times. That has in the media, in the newspapers, in the hospitals, organization. So what does pledge your organs exactly mean? Pledge your organs means that you have made a conscious decision by knowing everything about the organ donation process, and you pledge to donate your organs after your unfortunate demise, that you want to donate your organs so that your organs can go and save a life of a patient who's suffering from irreversible organ failure, and that you have made this decision, and you should make your family and your near and dear ones aware of your decision, so that if such an unfortunate scenario arises, they are more willing, and they are willing to give consent for your organs to be retrieved and then be given to any patient who requires those organs to save his life. And to such an extent, in the West, many people mention it in their will that they want to be organ donors, or they want their organs to be retrieved after their demise, so that organ donation can be done. If you look at data from international data, you will see that Spain has the highest number of organ donation, which is close to 45 organ donation per million population per year, whereas in India it is very poor and lagging behind, and it is close to 0.5 organ donation per million population in India, which is a very unfortunate scenario, and we need to work towards improving this low rate of organ donation, so that more and more people with organ failure can get a timely organ and can live a life. And so another situation in India that is holding back organ donation is the infrastructure. These patients who are organ donors are a very specific set of patients who have irreversible brain damage due to road traffic accident or a cerebrovascular accident, like a big clot in the brain or an infarct in the brain. And these patients should be able to reach the hospital in a timely manner, so that the organs are still viable and they can be retrieved and they can be given to another patient. Another problem is that these hospitals or these centers should have a team comprising of experts who can accurately identify brain death criteria, so that the process of organ donation can be activated and these organs can be eventually retrieved. So if you have benefited from this video and you have information and you want to be an organ donor, then you can visit the NATO website, the National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization, where they have a pledge your organ section, where you can go and pledge. You fill out a form and pledge your organs. You'll be given a donor card which you should carry on your person, and if such an unfortunate situation arises, then that card will let the caregivers, the hospital, the organization, the coordinators know that you are willing to be a donor and donate your organs in such a scenario. So if you like this video, if you've got good information from this video, then please share, like and subscribe to this video, so that more and more people can get this information and go ahead and pledge your organ. Thank you.